Hello guys and girls, it's me again. In today's tutorial, we are going to go for OOP, Object-Oriented Programming Basics, Classes and Objects in Java, Full Course for Beginners 2026. Okay, let's get started. And I'll just open my IntelliJ. I'll just close this. This is our course 7. I left it open. And then for resources, I will go to make my hierarchy cool. I'll just name this our course 8. So these are 8 cores in Java, and we are focusing on OOP. It's a very cool subject, and I have a very cool way to make you guys understand it very more better. So I'll just name this main. We're going to still be creating more classes on this though, and let's go. Let's get started. I'll just oh shit. What did I do this time around? I closed this. I need to close this. Okay, yeah, so I'll just increase this a little bit. I think 19 is good, and let's get started. Firstly, I'm going to explain OOP on how you need to understand it. What are OOP? Object-oriented programming. You see most people calling it OOP as well. It's like building a virtual world made virtual real like a virtual world made of real life things, like real life things. Think about it like a car, a student, bank account, a dog, animals, and many things. Then each of these has like data like name, color, age, balance, and they have action like drive, eat, bark, and deposit as well. So OOP. So in Java, we create classes to describe these things, and then we create objects from the classes, just like making real items from a blueprint or something. Then a class is just like a receipt or blueprint. It defines what an object will be, but it's not the actual thing yet. It's just like it's more like a method, but this time it's just a method that have a full program that has a data and a and actions that it takes. Okay, so firstly, let me create just a class dog because I find out that most people love dogs as well and take them as their family or something. So I'll create a class named, I'll just name the class dog and click enter. So I'll zoom the dog as well, the font, so it will be visible. I don't know. Yeah, okay, so that's cool. So let's put this time we don't need like a static void main or something because we're not trying to run the program. We're just trying to just focus on this. So I would what are the firstly before create when creating an OOP or a classes or objects, all you need to know is what are the data that are meant to be in the object, and what are the actions that the objects are trying to create can take. Okay, so let's say what are the data or what are the things a dog have, the attributes that a dog has. So we say a dog has a name and an age. So we just say name is will be in a string data type. So remember our structure: data type, variable name, then values. So we have given the data type string, name, and the value would be let's not give it any value yet. Let's just initialize, let's just give it like this. Then int age like this as well. So this is the name and this is the age. So then what's the behavior? Okay, I think I should just comment this a little bit so it will be more understandable. So these are the properties. So these are the properties. Then what is the behavior? What's the behavior? I think I didn't spell it well. How to spell behavior is like this. I think it's like this. I don't know, but it still works. So public void. You don't need static this time around because we need to access it and we need to like create blueprints for it. So what are the behavior of a dog? A dog barks. It's not a human, so it barks. So we'll create a method called barks and this. Then we'll do SOUT tab. Then we'll now see the we'll call the name. And don't worry, when we teach constructors, I'll give you guys a cooler way to access this. But for now, let's just work with basics things you need to know. OOP. So we'll just say name of the dog says wolf or something like this. Okay. And then that's it. So these are the properties, and this is the properties, and this is the behavior, the attributes and the behavior actions or anything. So you can call these properties or attributes and oh, what's that? Why is this slowing down a little bit? And this would be actions or behaviors. Actions. So this one is properties or attributes that a class must have, and then a class will have behaviors or actions. Then if we want to access the things in this dog class, I'll go to the main. This is our main, and let's run something. So for our main is where we're going to do PSVM, so we can print out something. Okay. So firstly, what we have to do is why it's called OOP. Then since we have created the classes and why it's called classes and objects, we have created the dog class. Now we have to like create a blueprint for it. It's called like objects and objects for the dog class. If you know how we do like scanner, yeah, it's I don't need their help me. I don't want to use scanner. I prefer other methods. Scanner equals and other things like that. And even our console you see is just helping us with unnecessary things. Console equals system.console and stuff like that. So that is the same way we are going to be working with this OOP. So since we have created the dog since we have created the dog class, what we are going to be doing is call an instance of the dog. Like we see dog, we are calling the dog. The dog is just like a variable because it's a class now. So we say dog, my dog, dog, my dog. The variable name is equals new dog. Then don't forget your semicolon at the back. Yeah. So you see, I've created a dog object. Now let's set its properties and print it out and print something out to it. So you can now see for now, you see this our variable, my dog. It have like access to different actions that is inside our dog class. But for now, we don't have like actions, just back. Our dog can only back for now. It doesn't even eat or anything. Let's just work with only back for now. So maybe it's still a kid or something. Then my dog dot name. So we are accessing the name attribute. So what are we going to give the name? Let us say Bingo. Bingo is a popular dog too. Then Bingo and my dog dot age is equals you give it 3. Okay, so we now also have then we can call his method as well. We now say my dog dot bark like this. Okay, so uh let me run it so you guys will see what happens now. We are not printing anything. We are just the only thing it will print is my dog dot bag. You see Bingo says wolf. Then you can see what happens. It prints for since we are accessing the behavior back. You see name plus say wolf says wolf. Then we what do we give the names of the dog? Give the name of the dog Bingo, and we say my dog dot back, so it says wolf. Bingo says wolf and stuff like that. So again, what's happening? Dog is the class. My dog is the object, like an actual dog. Then you set data. My dog dot name is Bingo and age and stuff like that. Then you call the actions my dog dot bark. Okay. So why use classes and objects? Think of it like designing a game or an app. You create class like car. You create classes like car objects, car one, car two, car three, or student objects, student one, student two, or bank accounts like objects, account one, account two. Then now each object can have its own data. Like example, one dog named Bingo, another named Max, and many other things, and they both share the same behavior. Like both of them can back or something. Then so that is it. So we can also do many other things. Okay, last before I close this topic, I think let me just give another example using a student or something to make it stick to the head. And then I'll just go right here and new Java class, then I'll call it student. Okay, so I'll zoom this out a little bit. So since let's after this, I hope it sticks to your head and something. I'll just increase this like this. Okay, so what are the attributes of a student? Attributes or properties of a student? A student will have a name and they also have an age, like and they also have like grade or many other things, but I'll just stick to name and age as I did for dog as well, but you can use any other thing. So you can use like double grade or stuff. Then I'll just say string name is equals the assignment operator. Since it's a string, I need my double quotes Charles, and then int age is equals. Okay, no, let's not assign anything to it initially. Let me not assign anything to it. I'll just not assign anything to it so we can assign it in our class. Then what are the properties of a student? Let's say public, we don't need static, so public void, we'll call it study. So like a student is studying, because I think every student studies for the exam or something. SOUT tab, and we'll say, then we'll call the name the name of the students, and we'll now call it as a is studying for the tests, like this. Okay, so then we'll go to our main class so we can call out something. I'll just leave this dog on so you can see it, both of them can work initially. Then I'll just go and I'll create two students. I'll name student one, student two, just two, so we can round up. So we have, I'll call the students class students, let's call it students one is equals new student. So data type, remember our structures or any of this. Data type, remember our structure, data type, variable name, then data type, variable name, then values. The same thing, you can see dog, my dog equals to new dog, student, student one equals to new student. Then I can now do student one dot name is equals, I'll just give it my name, or I'll just say Bob or something, or I think my name is more cool, Charles, and this. Then student one dot age is equals, I'll say 20. Okay, then so this is my attribute, so I'll call my study student one dot study, because I'm study. Okay, I think we should create one more attribute for the student class. I'll just go here and I'll call it, or let me just copy this study and change it a little bit, because I want to be studying and someone else won't be studying. So I'll just Control C, Control V, and I'll say not not study or something. Not study. So the name is not studying for the tests. Okay, that's dangerous of me. So not study is what I'm going to call this. I don't know if it's good. This one is shining like a different color or something. Okay, but I'll use it. It says never used, so I'll just use it down here. So these my student properties and my actions or attributes. My actions and my student properties. And then I'll create the second student. I'll call the same method students 2 is equals new students. And now let's create the second student. So we'll call this student 2 dot name, and we're going to give the student 2's name to be whose name will I use so the person won't feel offended. Let me just use Bob this time or something. Bob, then students 2 dot age. Let's say Bob is 30, maybe old, or let's say 50, so he can't study or something, but he just had to go to school because he finds school fun. Then I'll now call student 2 dot not study. Okay, so now if I run this program, you see my name and I'm studying, but Bob is not studying. So firstly, you see the back as well, because we are leaving the dog back, so you can see we can access different types of classes. And hold on, you see, for the first one, bingo says Wolf Charles is studying for the test, Bob is not studying for the test. Okay, so that is apparently all you need to know in classes and objects. They have, you can see our strength class and our dog class as well, and you see they have, for classes uh we have properties and attributes, and this thing, properties attribute, then it must have a behavior and actions. And the magic line to remember is that a class is design and object is the product. A class describes it and object leaves it. I don't know if you're understanding what I'm saying, but yeah, that is a very good way to understand it. So we have properties and attributes of a class, and we also have behavior or actions that a class can do, or something like that, like say our student class, and then you can call your program. So, but this is not good practice. It's good to use constructors and things, but I will do it in the next video. I'm going to create a cool video on constructors, interfaces, abstracts, polymorphism, and encapsulation, all these access modifiers and stuffs that you need to know. So that is all I have for you guys for OOP, our basics, the basic things you need to know in OOP. Okay, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you can stay up to date on my videos, and also leave a like and comments as well. Your feedback will really help me create better content for you guys. Thanks, love you guys.